Yeah. They love the proverb. Yeah, they quote it with a smile. Takes a village for the child. Stay and kick it for a while, but they skip the fine print. The truth is getting blurred. The quality of food depends on where the seeds are spurred. If the foundation is fractured and the beams are full of rock, and the village isn't helping, it's just tying up the knot. It's a collective masterpiece, so the story goes. But if the painters all are blind, then the colors never show. It's the architecture of influence, the ceiling for the soul. Is the village built to break you, or to make the spirit whole? When the rhythm is stagnation and the values are a cage, you aren't writing your own story, you're just reciting the page. Look, a village ain't just people, it's a rhythm and survive. But what happens when the poison is the spirit of a tribe? You get echo chambers ringing with the sounds that stay aligned, where curiosity is treason, the growth is left behind. You see the normalization of the trauma and the stress, where chaos is the standard and the norm is just a mess. They don't teach you how to fly or how to innovate the plan, they just teach you how to navigate the demons of the clan. It's the output of the stagnant replicas of the past, built to survive a history that was never meant to last. They call it poverty of vision, yeah, bankruptcy of sight, sacrificing genius just to keep the circle tight. And we look for survivors, those who found a virtual door through the books and global mentors, reaching out for something more. But you can't romanticize a house that's burning to the ground and call it here a blessing while the walls are coming down. The bottom line is heavy, yeah, it's written in the scars, to raise a kid who's got the strength to reach among the stars. The village gotta change a few, the elders gotta try, cause you'll never see a summit if you refuse to look at the sky. Yeah, the audit patterns in progress and identity. To address your question, auditing a community with that stripping its identity requires moving from gatekeeping the stereotype. Cultural identity is often tied to value, resilience, storytelling, faith, while systemic dysfunction is tied to behavior, silence around abuse, projection of education, fear of the outsider. We can only be influenced through these three lenses. Patriarchal mobility instead of asking all that following tradition be asked. Does this tradition provide the child with the tools to succeed outside of this code? If a tradition requires a child to be less capable to fit in, it's an anchor, not an identity. The open loop system, a healthy culture is an open loop. It takes in new information and integrates it. We can improve communities by introducing virtual villages, supplement local culture rather than replacing it. Healing the elders, you can't fix the output,